Dramatic archaeological finds in this show, many of them hotly contested and super controversial. Jesus' tomb, subtly titled Gates of Hell.
We are in Derinkuyu, Turkey. Below our feet, there is the world's largest underground city, which made the history.
Where continents collide and ancient empires left their mark, modern-day Turkey emerges as a captivating mosaic of history, culture, and natural beauty. From the bustling streets of Istanbul to the serene landscapes of Pamukkale, this transcontinental nation unveils a treasure trove of archaeological wonders, each whispering tales of bygone eras. Join us as we show you 20 shocking things recently discovered in Turkey. Number 20. 2,000-year-old Roman makeup. Makeup has been an integral part of human culture for millennia, and a recent archaeological discovery in Turkey has offered a captivating look into the cosmetic practices of the ancient Romans. In the ancient city of Yanartaő, near the Temple of Zeus, nestled in the heart of modern-day Turkey, archaeologists have uncovered a treasure trove of artifacts that offer a fascinating glimpse into the world of Roman beauty and fashion. Among the most intriguing finds are the remnants of a 2,000-year-old makeup shop, including delicate perfume bottles, exquisite jewelry, and a stunning array of vibrant cosmetic pigments. These discoveries paint a vivid picture of the sophistication and refinement of Roman cosmetic practices, challenging our preconceived notions of ancient beauty regimes. The perfume bottles, crafted from glass and adorned with intricate designs, speak to the importance that Romans placed on fragrance as a means of enhancing their allure. Similarly, the jewelry found at Yanartaő, including gold and silver necklaces, earrings, and bracelets, showcases the exquisite craftsmanship and artistic sensibilities of Roman artisans. Perhaps the most striking aspect of the Yanartaő discoveries is the range and vibrancy of the cosmetic pigments that have been unearthed. From deep, rich reds to soft, shimmering pinks, the colors used by Roman women to adorn their faces and bodies were as diverse and sophisticated as those we use today. The fact that these pigments have retained their brilliance and intensity for 2 millennia demonstrates the skill and knowledge of Roman cosmetic makers, who created long-lasting and visually stunning products using available natural resources. Number 19. The world's oldest swords. Emblems of power, courage, and craftsmanship, swords have indelibly shaped the course of civilizations. In 2022, archaeologists made a groundbreaking discovery in eastern Turkey that has rewritten the history of this iconic weapon. Hidden beneath the ancient ruins of Gobekli Tepe, a team of experts unearthed 9 copper swords believed to be the world's oldest surviving swords, dating back an astonishing 5,000 years to the early Bronze Age. The discovery of these ancient blades has shed new light on the metallurgical prowess of our ancestors. Crafted from arsenical copper, a material that predates the widespread use of bronze, these swords showcase the remarkable skill and innovation of the early Bronze Age smiths. The swords, ranging in length from just over 7 inches to nearly 2 feet, bear intricate decorative elements and exhibit a level of sophistication that challenges our preconceived notions of early metalworking. The significance of these swords extends far beyond their age and craftsmanship. Their presence in the archaeological record suggests that the people of Gobekli Tepe were not only skilled metalworkers, but also engaged in complex social and political structures. The fact that these swords were found alongside other high-status objects, such as jewelry and ceremonial vessels, indicates that they were likely possessed by individuals of great importance, possibly rulers or warriors of the ancient city. Number 18. The world's oldest bread. Bread, a cornerstone of human sustenance, has a history as rich and layered as its many forms. In the sun-baked plains of ancient Anatolia, a discovery within the Neolithic settlement of Çatalhöyük has unveiled a chapter of this history previously unknown. This ancient site, once a thriving hub of Neolithic life, has yielded a find that has left archaeologists and food historians alike in awe: the charred remnants of 8,600-year-old flatbread. These remnants have been confirmed as the world's oldest known bread, pushing back the timeline of this essential food by thousands of years. The discovery of this ancient bread is not merely a culinary curiosity, it represents a pivotal moment in human history. The Neolithic period, marked by the transition from a hunter-gatherer lifestyle to one based on agriculture and settled communities, saw the emergence of many of the practices and technologies that would shape the course of human civilization. The presence of bread at Çatalhöyük, a site that was home to an estimated 8,000 people at its peak, suggests that the cultivation of grains and the art of bread making were already well established in this region nearly 9,000 years ago. The bread found at Çatalhöyük was not the simple, unleavened flatbread that many might associate with ancient times. Instead, researchers discovered that this bread was fermented, indicating a level of sophistication and understanding of the bread-making process that was previously thought to have emerged much later in history. The use of fermentation not only enhances the flavor and texture of the bread, but also improves its nutritional value and shelf life, making it a more practical and sustaining food source for the ancient inhabitants of the region. Number 17. Bronze Age, brains and skin. Finding skeletal remains of ancient humans is rare and often yields valuable insights into past civilizations. However, the discovery of preserved brain and skin tissue is exceedingly rare and represents a monumental breakthrough in archaeological research. Unlike bones, soft tissues like the brain and skin are incredibly delicate and typically decompose rapidly after death. In 2023, a team of archaeologists working at the Tavşanlı Mound in Turkey's Kütahya province made a startling discovery that has the potential to revolutionize our understanding of the Bronze Age. Hidden within the ancient layers of sediment, researchers unearthed the remarkably well-preserved remains of human brains and skin, offering an unprecedented glimpse into the lives and physical characteristics of people who lived thousands of years ago. The significance of this discovery cannot be overstated. Brain tissue is extremely fragile and rarely survives the ravages of time, yet these Bronze Age brains have been found in an excellent state of preservation due to the unique conditions at the Tavşanlı Mound. Researchers believe that the process of carbonization, which occurs when organic matter is exposed to high temperatures in the absence of oxygen, played a crucial role in preserving these delicate tissues. This suggests that the individuals whose remains were found may have perished in a sudden and catastrophic event, such as a fire or a raid on their settlement. The discovery of these preserved brains and skin has opened up a wealth of opportunities for scientists to study the physical and genetic characteristics of Bronze Age populations. By analyzing the DNA extracted from these tissues, researchers can gain insights into the ancestry, health, and even the physical appearance of these ancient individuals. This information can help us to better understand the complex web of human migration, adaptation, and evolution that has shaped our species over the millennia. Number 16. The Cheerful Skeleton Mosaic. A centuries-old smile, frozen in time, challenges our perceptions of death. In the ancient Roman city of Antioch, modern-day Turkey, archaeologists have unearthed a mosaic floor that depicts a skeleton not in despair, but reclining with a grin and raising a toast. This 3rd century BCE artwork offers a unique glimpse into the ancient Roman perspectives on mortality and the afterlife, revealing a nuanced understanding that goes beyond simple sorrow. The Cheerful Skeleton Mosaic, as it has come to be known, was discovered in what is believed to have been a wealthy Roman villa. The skeleton, rendered in intricate detail with carefully placed tesserae, is surrounded by an inscription in ancient Greek that reads, "Be cheerful, enjoy your life." This playful and optimistic message, juxtaposed with the stark image of a grinning skeleton, has led scholars to interpret the mosaic as a form of memento mori, a reminder of the fleeting nature of life and the importance of embracing the present moment. What sets the Antioch mosaic apart from other memento mori artworks of the period is the almost joyful manner in which the skeleton is depicted. Rather than serving as a grim warning or a somber reflection on mortality, the skeleton appears to be inviting the viewer to join in the celebration of life. This light-hearted approach to death and the afterlife offers a fascinating insight into the complex and often contradictory attitudes that ancient Romans held toward the great unknown. Number 15. The Cart Tracks of Phrygia Valley. Phrygia Valley, Turkey, holds a perplexing mystery that has confounded archaeologists and sparked the imaginations of enthusiasts worldwide. Embedded deep within the bedrock of this ancient landscape lies a series of enigmatic, parallel grooves that bear a striking resemblance to the tracks left behind by carts or wagons. This discovery in Turkey scares scientists. These so-called cart tracks have become a subject of intense fascination and wild speculation, with some intrepid researchers boldly proposing that they may be evidence of extraterrestrial visitation or the presence of long-extinct unknown civilizations in the region. The cart tracks of Phrygia Valley are a true marvel to behold. Remarkably consistent in their width and depth, these grooves measure approximately 4 to 6 inches wide and 2 to 3 inches deep. They run parallel to each other, sometimes stretching for miles on end, and are often found in areas where no known ancient roads or settlements have been discovered. The precision and scale of these tracks have led some to question whether they could have been created by human hands alone, or if they might be the work of more advanced, perhaps even otherworldly, beings. Number 15. The cart tracks of Phrygia Valley. In the ancient city of Sagalassos, nestled in the mountains of southwestern Turkey, archaeologists have uncovered a chilling and mysterious find, a 2,000-year-old tomb filled with bent and twisted nails, believed to have been used to prevent the dead from rising. This unusual burial practice, which dates back to the Roman period, has shed new light on the complex beliefs and rituals surrounding death and the afterlife in the ancient world. The tomb, which was discovered during excavations in the necropolis of Sagalassos, contained the remains of a young man who had been cremated and buried with a collection of grave goods, including ceramics, glassware, and a coin. However, it was the presence of the dead nails that caught the attention of the archaeologists. These nails, which had been deliberately bent and twisted before being placed in the tomb, were scattered around the edges of the burial site, forming a sort of protective barrier. Researchers believe that the use of dead nails in this context was a precautionary measure, designed to prevent the deceased from returning to the world of the living as a restless spirit or revenant. The practice of bending or breaking objects before placing them in a grave was not uncommon in the ancient world, and it was often seen as a way of releasing the object's spirit or rendering it useless for the deceased in the afterlife. Number 13. The Derinkuyu underground city. Deep beneath the rugged terrains of Turkey's Cappadocia region, a stunning discovery has left archaeologists and historians in awe. The Derinkuyu underground city, a subterranean marvel dating back to the 8th to 7th centuries BCE, has shed light on the ingenuity and resilience of ancient civilizations. This sprawling complex, accidentally uncovered in 1963 by a local farmer, plunges a staggering 280 feet into the Earth's crust, revealing a labyrinth of tunnels, chambers, and living quarters that could have accommodated an estimated 20,000 people. Carved into the soft volcanic rock, the network of passages and rooms spans an astonishing 18 levels, each interconnected by a series of ventilation shafts and cleverly concealed entrances. The ancient inhabitants of this subterranean refuge utilized the natural insulation provided by the earth to maintain a constant temperature, ensuring a comfortable living environment despite the harsh conditions above ground. The underground city not only served as a dwelling place, but also as a self-contained ecosystem, complete with stables for livestock, storage areas for food and water, kitchens, and even places of worship. The presence of numerous churches and burial sites suggests that the inhabitants of Derinkuyu maintained a rich spiritual life, seeking solace and guidance in their subterranean sanctuary. The sophisticated ventilation system, featuring over 15,000 air shafts, ensured a steady supply of fresh air, while the strategically placed rolling stone doors provided an effective defense against potential invaders. Number 12. Silphium, the lost wonder herb. In human history, few plants have captured the imagination and sparked the curiosity of scholars and adventurers alike as much as silphium. This now extinct herb, once abundant in the narrow coastal region of ancient Libya, was prized throughout the Roman Empire for its myriad medicinal properties and culinary uses. From treating ailments such as fever, indigestion, and cough to serving as a potent contraceptive and aphrodisiac, silphium was a true wonder drug of the ancient world, so highly valued that it was often worth its weight in silver. The story of silphium's rise and fall is a cautionary tale of human greed and ecological destruction. As demand for the plant soared across the Roman Empire, the limited supply in its native habitat was quickly exhausted. Despite attempts to cultivate silphium in other regions, the herb proved stubbornly resistant to domestication, growing only in the wild and defying all efforts to propagate it outside its narrow range. By the 1st century CE, overharvesting and habitat destruction had driven silphium to extinction, leaving behind a legacy of mystery and speculation that has endured for more than 2 millennia. In recent years, however, the story of silphium has taken an unexpected turn. In 2022, a team of Turkish researchers claimed to have rediscovered a plant that bears a striking resemblance to the long-lost wonder herb. Growing wild on the slopes of Mount Hasan in southern Turkey, this plant, known locally as Ferula drudayana, shares many of the key characteristics described in ancient accounts of silphium, from its distinctive heart-shaped seeds to its potent medicinal properties. Number 11. Noah's Ark. For centuries, the tale of Noah's Ark has captivated the imaginations of people around the world. According to the Book of Genesis, this massive vessel, built at God's command, saved Noah, his family, and representatives of all the world's animals from a catastrophic flood that engulfed the earth. While many dismiss the story as a mere myth or allegory, others have devoted their lives to searching for physical evidence of the Ark's existence. In recent years, the slopes of Mount Ararat in eastern Turkey have emerged as a focal point for this quest, with some researchers claiming to have discovered the remains of the elusive vessel beneath the mountain's snow-capped peaks. The idea that Noah's Ark might be found on Mount Ararat is not a new one. The Book of Genesis specifically mentions the mountains of Ararat as the place where the Ark came to rest after the waters receded. In recent decades, several teams of researchers have claimed to have made significant discoveries on Mount Ararat. Using a combination of satellite imagery, ground-penetrating radar, and traditional archaeological techniques, these groups have identified anomalies beneath the mountain's surface that they believe could be the remains of a large wooden structure. Some have even reported finding ancient wood and other organic materials at these sites, which they claim could be remnants of the Ark itself. Despite the enthusiasm of these researchers, the scientific community remains largely skeptical of their claims. Number 10. Pluto's Gate, portal to the underworld. In the ancient city of Hierapolis, located in modern-day Turkey, lies a mysterious and foreboding site known as Pluto's Gate. This ancient religious shrine, dedicated to the Roman god of the underworld, has captured the imaginations of historians and archaeologists for centuries. Rediscovered in 2013, Pluto's Gate consists of a cave entrance that emits toxic fumes, creating an eerie and deadly atmosphere that the ancient Romans believed to be a portal to the realm of the dead. The history of Pluto's Gate is steeped in myth and legend. According to ancient accounts, the site was a popular destination for religious pilgrims who would come to offer sacrifices and perform rituals in honor of Pluto and other deities associated with the underworld. The toxic fumes that emanated from the cave were seen as a tangible manifestation of the god's power, and it was believed that only the most devout and pure-hearted individuals could approach the entrance without succumbing to its deadly effects. Modern-day archaeologists have been fascinated by Pluto's Gate, not only for its religious and cultural significance, but also for the unique geological and chemical processes that create its toxic atmosphere. The cave's lethal fumes are the result of volcanic activity deep beneath the Earth's surface, which releases a mixture of carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and other gases. These gases are heavier than air and accumulate in the low-lying cave, creating a deadly trap for any living creature that ventures too close. Number 9. Mosaic masterpiece in Kahramanmaras. In the heart of southeastern Turkey, In the province of Kahramanmaras, archaeologists have uncovered a stunning reminder of the region's rich Roman heritage. A magnificent 2,000-year-old mosaic dating back to the height of the Roman Empire has been discovered, offering a glimpse into the artistic sophistication and cultural vibrancy of this ancient civilization. The mosaic, which measures an impressive 1,000 square feet, features intricate geometric designs and detailed depictions of flora and fauna, all executed with a level of skill and precision that is truly breathtaking. The discovery of the Kahramanmaras mosaic is the result of a concerted effort by Turkish archaeologists to explore and preserve the country's ancient heritage. The mosaic was found during excavations at a site believed to have been a Roman villa, suggesting that it may have been commissioned by a wealthy and influential individual. The fact that such a large and elaborate mosaic was created for a private residence speaks to the importance that the Romans placed on art and beauty in their daily lives. One of the most striking aspects of the Kahramanmaras mosaic is the incredible level of detail and realism in its depictions of the natural world. The mosaic features an array of animals, including birds, fish, and even an octopus, all rendered with a degree of accuracy and lifelike quality that is rarely seen in ancient art. Equally impressive are the intricate geometric patterns that frame and complement these naturalistic scenes, creating a harmonious and visually stunning composition. Number 8. The Lycian tombs of Myra. In the ancient Lycian city of Myra, located in modern-day Turkey, a haunting and awe-inspiring sight greets visitors. A series of elaborate rock-cut tombs carved into the sheer cliffs that overlook the city. These tombs, which date back to the 4th century BCE, are the embodiment of the unique funerary traditions of the Lycian people, as well as their remarkable skill and artistry in working with stone. The Lycian tombs of Myra are notable for their distinctive style and design. Unlike the freestanding sarcophagi or underground chambers common in other parts of the ancient world, these tombs were carved directly into the face of the cliff, creating a dramatic and visually striking effect. The tombs are often multi-storied, with intricate facades that mimic the appearance of wooden buildings or temples. Some even feature ornate reliefs and sculptures, depicting scenes from Lycian mythology or the lives of the deceased. One of the most impressive aspects of the Myra tombs is the sheer scale and complexity of the rock-cut architecture. The largest of the tombs, known as the Painted Tomb, measures over 40 feet high and features a multi-level facade with intricate carvings and frescoes. The interior of the tomb is equally impressive, with a spacious chamber and a series of smaller rooms and niches for the placement of grave goods and offerings. Number 7. The Ghost City of Ani. On the windswept plains of eastern Turkey, along the border with Armenia, lies a haunting and mysterious site known as the City of 1001 Churches. This is Ani, a once thriving medieval metropolis that now stands abandoned and in ruins. Recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO, Ani is a ghost city of unparalleled beauty and historical significance, drawing visitors from around the world who come to marvel at its crumbling churches, towering walls, and eerie, timeless atmosphere. At its height in the 10th and 11th centuries, Ani was a bustling center of trade, culture, and religion, with a population of over 100,000 people. Situated at the crossroads of major trade routes between Europe and Asia, the city was a melting pot of cultures and faiths, with Armenians, Byzantines, Seljuk Turks, and other peoples all leaving their mark on its architecture and way of life. The city's wealth and power were reflected in its stunning array of churches, palaces, and public buildings, many of which were adorned with intricate frescoes, mosaics, and stone carvings. Despite its prosperity and cultural vibrancy, Ani was no stranger to conflict and upheaval. Over the centuries, the city was invaded and conquered by a succession of powers, including the Byzantines, the Seljuk Turks, and the Mongols. Each new ruler left their own mark on the city, often repurposing or modifying existing structures to suit their own needs and tastes. However, by the 14th century, a combination of economic decline, political instability, and natural disasters had taken their toll, and Ani was gradually abandoned, its once thriving streets and buildings left to crumble and decay. Number 6. The Burning Mountain of Yanartaő. In the rugged landscape of southwestern Turkey, a mesmerizing sight has captivated the imagination of locals and visitors alike for millennia. The burning mountain of Yanartaő is a geological wonder that has been alight with eternal flames for over 2,500 years, fueled by an endless supply of methane gas seeping through the cracks and vents of the rocky hillside. The flames of Yanartaő are a result of the unique geological conditions found in the region. The mountain is situated in an area of high tectonic activity, where the shifting and fracturing of the Earth's crust have created a network of fissures and crevices that allow methane gas to escape from deep underground. As the gas reaches the surface, it ignites upon contact with the air, creating a mesmerizing display of flickering flames that dance across the rocky slopes, casting an otherworldly glow on the surrounding landscape. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. This discovery in Turkey scares scientists. Recently, a Redditor shared some chilling news from Turkey. He claims to have been working at a medical facility when something extraordinary was brought in. He shared an image of what appears to be a bizarre extraterrestrial creature, allegedly discovered by a team of explorers near the Armenian border. Moments later, the facility was locked down, and mysterious men in jackets arrived to take the creature away. Since then, silence. No news, no records. Could this be evidence of a genuine extraterrestrial encounter, or is it an elaborate hoax? Share your thoughts in the comments. Number 5. The sinking fields of central Turkey. In recent years, a new and terrifying threat has emerged in Turkey's agricultural heartland, threatening the livelihoods of farmers and the stability of the region's economy. Across the vast plains of central Turkey, giant sinkholes have begun to appear, some as large as football stadiums, swallowing up fields, houses, and even entire villages. The sinkholes of central Turkey are a result of the complex interplay between geology, hydrology, and human activity. The region is underlain by a layer of soft, porous limestone that is easily eroded by water, creating a network of underground caves and tunnels. In recent years, however, the rapid depletion of groundwater resources, driven by intensive farming and irrigation practices, has caused the water table to drop dramatically, leading to the collapse of these underground cavities and the formation of massive sinkholes on the surface. Number 4. Gobekli Tepe, the world's oldest temple. Before agriculture and permanent settlements, before the wheel and the written word, a group of hunter-gatherers in southeastern Turkey created a monumental complex that would rewrite the history of human civilization. Gobekli Tepe, a sprawling site of stone circles, pillars, and carvings, is believed to be the world's oldest temple, dating back an astonishing 12,000 years. The complex consists of a series of circular enclosures, each surrounded by massive T-shaped stone pillars that stand up to 18 feet tall and weigh as much as 10 tons. The pillars are intricately carved with a variety of images and symbols, including animals, abstract shapes, and human figures. Some researchers believe that these carvings may represent some of the earliest known examples of religious iconography, suggesting that Gobekli Tepe was a site of great spiritual significance for the hunter-gatherer communities who built it. Number 3. The Roman gladiator. Arena of Mastara. Mastara, an ancient city located in western Turkey, has yielded a stunning discovery that sheds new light on the brutal and bloody spectacles that entertained the masses during the height of the Roman Empire. In 2021, archaeologists excavating the site uncovered the remains of a massive gladiator arena, capable of seating over 20,000 spectators. The Mastara Arena is a truly impressive structure, measuring over 400 feet in length and 200 feet in width. The arena floor, where the gladiators would have fought and died, is surrounded by a series of tiered stone seats, rising up to a height of nearly 100 feet. The arena also features a complex system of underground tunnels and chambers used to house the gladiators, animals, and other performers before they entered the arena, as well as to store weapons, props, and other equipment. Number 2. The underground city of Midyat. Midyat, a small town in southeastern Turkey, was not known for its hidden treasures until a chance discovery in 2022 unveiled an extraordinary secret. Construction workers, while going about their routine tasks, stumbled upon the entrance to an ancient underground city of breathtaking scale and complexity. This hidden world, known as Midyat, had remained concealed beneath the streets of Midyat for over 1900 years, its existence unknown to the modern world. The Midyat underground city is a marvel of ancient engineering and urban planning. The city is divided into multiple levels, each connected by a complex system of tunnels and stairways. The chambers and living quarters are carefully arranged to maximize space and efficiency, with individual rooms for sleeping, cooking, and storage, as well as larger communal spaces for worship, education, and social gatherings. The city also features a sophisticated ventilation system, with shafts and channels designed to bring fresh air and light into the depths of the underground complex. Number 1. The Cotton Castle of Pamukkale. Picture a landscape of stark white terraces cascading down a hillside, each level filled with pools of shimmering turquoise water. This isn't a scene from a dream, but the real-life wonder of Pamukkale, Turkey. Known as the Cotton Castle in Turkish, this stunning site is a cascade of white limestone terraces formed over millennia by the flow of mineral-rich hot springs. The formation of Pamukkale is a result of a complex interplay between geology, hydrology, and chemistry. The hot springs that feed the terraces are rich in calcium carbonate, which is dissolved in the water as it rises to the surface. As the water flows down the hillside, it cools and evaporates, leaving behind a thin layer of calcium carbonate that gradually builds up over time. The result is a series of gleaming white terraces, each filled with crystal-clear pools of warm, mineral-rich water. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.